one second, don't scroll, hear me out. A 4-part D&D miniseries set in the world of the Powerpuff Girls after the fall of Townsville. So they're in like their late 20s and everything went to shit when Townsville fell. And the series explores Blossom, Buttercup, and Bubbles going through it, living their separate lives, and then being reunited for one final mission. And what it's like to be a former child hero and a failed hero at that, and all of the complicated family dynamics that might come into play. Yeah, so I've been really stuck on this alternate universe Powerpuff Girls thing ever since watching that really terrible CW pilot for the live action version of the Powerpuff Girls, though I would still watch that show if it came out, but that's besides the point. And so I made an alternate universe version of Buttercup for a one-shot I was playing in last week, and she goes by BC now. And I thought I would get it out of my system, you know. I kind of like thought of like, what is she like now? Just doing pretty rough, as you can see in my previous videos when I cover my version of her backstory. But it didn't get out of my system, and now I'm really stuck on this idea of really wanting to explore this world a little bit more and tell probably a better story than the CW could have of what life would be like for the Powerpuff Girls as adults after they fucked up. They probably don't keep in touch with each other anymore, and how are they brought together? What happens? I just think there's a lot of potential there to tell a really cool, good story. And I want it to exist. And so here's my pitch. I want to play in this game. It could be D&D, it could be another system. I'm open to anything. But I don't want to DM it. A, because I'm not a great DM, and B, because I really want to play Buttercup. So I'm reaching out to you all to see, does anyone have any interest in playing in a game like this, or DMing a game like this, or watching a game like this? Because if there is any interest out there, then let's make it happen. We would need a DM. We would need to choose a system, decide on a whole bunch of things. We'd be looking for a Blossom and a Bubbles, and maybe even a Rowdy Boys or some other character that we could bring in, so there's more faces at the table than just the three sisters. I think we could tell a really well-rounded, really cool, and really like complex story. Yeah, I'm kind of jazzed about this. If you are too, let's make it happen and see where it goes from there.